Welcome to MavTV Sports. Last week, our boys really shined through and came out with a victory against Westbrook with a score of 45-22. Our record is now 11-0, which means we're just 5 wins away from having a perfect record. We had 6 touchdowns in the game. We had 2 from Sean Dykes and Gary Haynes and 1 from Reggie Hemphill and Blue. And we also had a field goal from Julius Montano. De'Aaron King had more than twice the amount of passing yards that their quarterback, Justin Essex, had. However, their top running back, DeMarcus Smith, had more than 3 times the amount of rushing yards that our top running back in that game, Gary Haynes, had. Now let's check out some highlights from last week's game.
Yeah. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, what they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that conjure, the hood call it Luda-yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low-low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Del Kelly, back it up, my
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there.
Our girls basketball team had a tournament here last weekend and they played really well. Also, they had a game here on Monday against North Shore and they lost with a really close score of 61-57. They have another tournament this weekend that started yesterday and that will end tomorrow, so make sure you support them. Our boys basketball team also had a tournament last weekend and they also did really well. They had a game here on Tuesday against Clear Creek and sadly lost with a score of 66-56. They have a tournament this weekend at Spring Woods. Now for our playoff watch. Our football team has completely dominated the season and now we have made it into the second round of playoffs. Tonight we will be playing against Fort Bend Travis at the U of H Stadium. If we continue to win, our next stadium will be Rice and then NRG. We are definitely working our way up to Jerry's house. Their record is 7-4 and we are still expected to win, even though their losses have gone to really good teams like Katy. Fort Bend Travis's quarterback, Cody Cunningham, has almost 1,000 less passing yards than De'Aaron King and 6 more interceptions. However, their top running back had about 100 rushing yards more than Quaylen Clay. And Gary Haynes had approximately 60 yards less than their top receiver, Steven Sims. And don't forget to come out and support our boys tonight at the U of H Stadium at 7 o'clock. But that's all we have for sports today, so do it the Maverick way and Hoka hey.